Uthman ibn Muhammad ibn Uthman ibn Salih, known as Uthman or Uthman Dan Fodio for short, was born in the town of Marada in the Hausa state of Gobir. Young Uthman grew up under the care of his parents, who ensured that he received a thorough education. Uthman learned Arabic and memorized the whole Quran before he was 10. His ability to assimilate Islamic knowledge and wisdom with ease prompted his father to encourage him to undertake advanced training in traditional Islamic sciences. He began by attending the lectures of prominent local scholars like Sheikh Uthman bin Duri, Sheikh Muhammad Sambo, and Sheikh Jibril ibn Umar, who influenced him the most, a strict adherent of the prophetic norms and traditions. Uthman became a close disciple of Sheikh Jibril, who taught him Arabic literature, Quranic exegesis, hadith, prophetic traditions, Islamic jurisprudence, life of the Prophet, and Islamic mysticism. During this period, Uthman began to observe his people's existential condition, and what he saw did not please him in the least. Religious innovation, bid'ah, and pseudo-mystical activities proliferated. The local ruling elites were busy accumulating wealth and property at the expense of the poor and needy. The religious scholars, who were supposed to be the custodians of faith, knowledge, and wisdom, had also succumbed to worldly pleasures and luxuries. By failing to address the challenges which confronted their society and provide Islamic answers to the problems of their time, they had effectively abdicated their role as the champions of truth, justice, and fair play. When the reform movement initiated by Uthman became very popular with the locals, the official ulama, who were in the pay of the ruling elites, tried to undermine his credentials as a religious scholar and leader. But he never wavered in his efforts to promote goodness and discourage blameworthy activities, al-amr bil maruf wa nahyan al-munkar. This, according to Uthman, was the mission of all the divinely inspired prophets, and since the ulama were the warith, inheritors, of the prophets, their main task should be to promote goodness and eradicate evil from all sectors of society. During this period, he wrote prolifically, authoring more than 50 books and treatises on a wide range of Islamic topics, including beliefs and concepts, moral and ethical teachings, and Islamic spirituality and guidelines for his followers. As an inspirational leader and a practical thinker, Uthman's balanced understanding and interpretation of Islamic principles and practices not only won over the people of Dagal, but soon his reputation spread throughout Hausaland. This prompted the king of Gobir to approach him with gifts of money and expensive presents in order to win him over to his side. But Uthman told him in no uncertain terms that he was not interested in the wealth or material possessions of this world. His prime objective, he said, was to revive the message of Islam and eradicate political oppression, social inequality, and economic injustice from Hausaland. In total, Uthman wrote more than 100 books and treatises on all aspects of Islam, and in so doing he became a powerful champion of Islamic learning and scholarship across West Africa. His younger brother Abdullahi and son Muhammad followed in his footsteps and authored more than 80 books each. Despite being a Maliki jurist, faqih, and a Sufi of the Qadiriyya order, he found time to read and study the works of other madhahib, schools of Islamic law, and also considered the adherents of the Tijaniyya Sufi order to be his own followers. In short, Uthman was a great Islamic scholar, thinker, and one of the most influential Muslim reformers of the 19th century.